find that again because they're aggressive down here. Good disengage.
You haven't got themselves any tower or any minions to tank this.
Shutdown.
It's going to be a huge shutdown. It goes straight over to the Ahri, and you've just gone too far into this play. Shelly gets dropped down to try and make this one work, and oh my god! Goldberg, it's happening again! It's 2 throws in 2 games, but this is just Movistar being so overzealous.
Have anything else to add?
No, that's all right.
I thought about it.
It's all right.
Do you know what the funny thing is? I did that real typical play-by-play thing where I thought about it and I said, he just said that. He literally just said the exact same thing that you're going to talk about.
You know when you're at school, right, and you have something just pre-prepped to say, so you stop listening, but then the student ahead of you says it, and then you get picked on by the teacher.
Yeah,
that was that moment.
That is it. But I didn't say it. Now I'm just getting reprimanded because I have nothing to say. But, I mean, look, for Movistar, you got to get this Kennen going, like you mentioned, but also, like, you can't let the mistakes happen like they did in that game number 2. You can't let these things stack up because this is it. You're now looking at a best of 1. You have to make sure you win.
Yeah, I mean, for me, the main win condition will still be your Zeri in the late game. I think it's just to make sure that the Irelia doesn't take over because we saw what happened in game 1.
Oh, that ward is going to give them all the information they need. But again, first move from bot. They're just going to engage on them.
Double flash, going to burn here, but Alvaro now has nowhere to go. You go immediately in. The Galio going to come down here as well. Get the knock up here on first blood. Goes over to Movistar, but to trade it back. The 2 supports have been taken out, but there's the AD carry traded as well. 2 for 1, and Movistar biding their time, getting the results.
And Frescowi's presence again being felt first because he can just press the armor. Even if he's second move, he's always going to make it to the fight first because of that gap close. And Movistar able to just find a huge fight, massive taunt as well on the back end. Great decisiveness from Alvaro to just go in.
Quite decisive this time around for Movistar. This time they got the first drag early, they're getting the first herald, so their tempo has also elevated it, but much also because they got the few kills in the early game.
Is he going to be here in time? That's the question. You've got no flash on the Nautilus, and he's got nowhere to go. That's going to be a kill straight away. Trade it back now. Funky finds a beautiful flash from Supa, and now Peach in a 1v2 situation. Doesn't have a flash, but can Supa catch up to do the damage? That's the real question. Some decent damage available with the Bramble Smash and the red buff. But Alvaro chasing him down, Supa looking for a little bit more as well. He just needs to kite this one out, and he does it beautifully. 4-0-1 on Supa.
Now that's a win condition if we're talking about one, and that's an accelerated win.
Really great turnaround, and now all of a sudden you've got 4-0-1 Zeri on the map, and Unicorns don't necessarily have the easiest tools 24/7 to find their way onto him.
Flashes, yeah, flashes, Cyclone, double knock up. You've got plenty of damage here with the Caulfield's Warhammer. It's Alvaro who picks up that particular kill as he dropped down the ignite, but yeah, Lekcyc, nowhere for you to really go, and you will get bonked on the head by the Monkey King.
And that's just an overextension, right? You come back to lane, you don't secure the vision initially, and then
pointing at each other. And I'm just like, I get it. You're both lovely gentlemen, but now, come on now.
This is potentially a condition. Ooh, I mean, he's got the win item.
He goes right picking underneath it, and he will have the minions to be able to get himself out. Does he have enough life steal? Yes, he does, because Blade of the Ruined King is good for the Irelia.
This is exactly what I was saying.
Having yourself a little bit of a day. In fairness, you've been on broadcast for what, like 5 days in a row now, including LEC?
That's fine.
You've been doing a hell of a lot. You still don't have the slicing Maelstrom, but you are able to get the Galio ultimate out. But while that's been happening, Peach has been caught a little bit on his own. So
he was just trying to help, and then all of a sudden...
Yeah, now we see 5 members of the side of Movistar just kind of moving towards this top side. They're going to see the taunt coming in. The W does a little bit of damage mitigation, but not a whole lot after when there's 5 people on top of you.
Dude, it's like Movistar saw their top laner get solo killed, and it's like, you know, you're a little brother, you get bullied at school, and then you call in, you're being like...
The thing that Unicorns of Love came back with was that side lane pressure. Pressure rather. It was playing through Venour. Question is, can you find that again? Because they're aggressive down here. Good disengage.
You haven't got themselves any tower or any minions to tank this.
Shutdown.
It's going to be a huge shutdown. It goes straight over to the Ahri, and you've just gone too far into this play. Shelly gets dropped down to try and make this one work, and oh my god! Goldberg, it's happening again! It's 2 throws in 2 games, but this is just Movistar being so overzealous.
Oh, and they're getting so much on the map as well because there's still soul point for Movistar. And Unicorns of Love is around Venour, though, still down towards that bottom side.
I mean, I feel like the only big place they have an iron discrepancy is with Mask having 2 irons. Funky isn't really quite there yet either, but with no summoners.
Look at Marky.
Oh, it's huge! It's absolutely massive. The Slicing Maelstrom finds exactly what they needed here from Movistar, and they clean up house. They don't need the dragon right now, but they can look for a hell of a lot more after it.
You don't cover your flanks, you're going to get caught in the back, and that's exactly what just happened there, Marky.
They're going to try and take the Baron, but the Soul should be secured here from the side. Oh, that was an incredibly late rocket.
You say that because the Drake has actually been...
Funky.
Oh, man.
He's getting 1v1 right now. He's not going to be able to get up to the tower. No! The Runan's Hurricane proc is just enough. You get the dragon here for the Unicorns, but Movistar have got everything.
That was the thing, because Venour actually just started up the Drake while they did the Baron. They realized there's no way they're actually going to contest it, so they actually managed to stall at least a Soul win condition from the side of Movistar Riders. And I think that's the way that's the reason why Mask as well opted into that Oblivion, just knowing that, hey, they're probably getting that Soul and we need to just have this healing reduction ready for it.
Yeah, he is the player as well.
TP.
Movistar, it's very deep, but maybe the flank is good.
Oh, if they can get it, go, there's low health bars here, but
man.
they immediately turn and burn. Nowhere for the Ahri of the Nautilus to go, and that's going to be 2 more dead now on the side. You got Funky up in a couple of seconds, but can you defend this? That's the real question. No real benefit coming out here from the TP, and he actually just resets himself back in line.
Yeah, I mean, it's a deep TP. You understand the idea for Unicorns, but the decisiveness from Movistar is great, and now the teleport's coming in. Ultimate still available, and so is the flash from Marky.
Yeah, exactly. So let's see how this actually pans out. Disengage at the beginning.
Yeah, they're going to put out Vanguard's Edge, the street. They can maybe get something here. They're going to get the Galio ultimate out. Alvaro should be able to stay alive. Get the knock up, and there comes Marky. Double kill for the Kennen. Works out absolutely beautifully. And Movistar Riders, they shall not be swept, and they will bring the score to 2-1.
I believe the phrase is, we have a series on our hands. Movistar
come on,
not
just one series without it.
I tried.